and let's go. Once we're done, and I'm just going to show you the interior, exterior of the entire car. So this car is pretty freaking nice, guys. Pretty freaking nice. I like this car a lot, to be honest with you. And if I didn't have an S, I'd probably go with them all three, just because of how nice, nimble, and how great of a daily driver this car is. How smooth this to drive. The wheel does feel a lot smaller though than the Model S. But it's so funny, when I had the Model S, I was like, this wheel's too big. Now I have a Model S, I'm like, the Model 3 wheel's too small. So, all perspective, guys. All perspective. As you can see, this is the Autopilot camera for full self-driving. It shows you the visualization of all the cars, which is pretty cool. Shows you the speed limit, 85. And then also, it just shows like all the updates to the kind of how the car can see everything. It's fascinating how it can see all the way over here, like this far, for the Autopilot camera. It's impressive, the hardware within Tesla. You know what I think it is? I think this red light is like just signaling if you can turn left or not. Like if there's a car, it's gonna blink red, so it knows that, hey, don't turn, don't turn, which is pretty cool. Interesting. So overall, I'm enjoying the car, guys. I'm enjoying the car. As you can see, very similar to the Model S, where you have to flick up and down to start the car, press P for park. Signaling's left and right over here. This is your horn. And then you also have the windshield wiper. You have the kind of the auto drive button here, and then you have the microphone to talk into. So we're gonna turn left over here now, everyone. Enjoying the ride so far. It's been fun. It's been fun.
Left onto Dublin Boulevard.
Turn on that autopilot. Oh, see, look, take over immediately. Doesn't like it when you're doing autopilot like that. Okay, so here's the turn. This car's signaling in. I'm gonna go straight. Guys, we're on the freeway now. We're driving. I'm gonna signal left over here, and I'm just gonna drive like a normal person. Yeah, you definitely feel the acceleration in this car, especially when you're kind of driving it on the freeway. It's pretty crazy. Coming from the Model S is much heavier, and it's hard to really drive the car because it's a lot bigger. This car extremely smaller and nimble. You can't really tell you can tell the difference if you're a big Tesla kind of like fan between the Highland and the Model 3 Performance, but when you're when you're a normal person, I don't think you can tell much difference other than looking at the wheels, right? You have red brake calipers, you have a new carbon fiber spoiler, the front is much more aggressive, so you can probably make it look a little different, especially if you change the wheels out. But overall, yeah, it's so interesting, like driving this car, suspension smooth. I used to have the older Model 3 Performance, and the suspension was super bumpy, but now it's very good. I'm a fan of it, guys. This car is pretty freaking sick. Yeah, I don't know if it's just like Tesla's really upgraded it and it just feels a lot different, but it's super nimble, it's super quick. The way it switches lanes, it feels really nice. And overall driving is nice, because I had the Model 3 Performance 2022 and the suspension was pretty bumpy. But now this is the newer one, the Model 3 Highland. The seats really hug your body, which is pretty nice, and it accelerates pretty quick. You feel it a lot more because the car is smaller compared to the S, where the S, it's like, it's a fun car, but it is a lot bigger. But you can put more stuff in there, which is pretty cool. And your friends are a lot more comfortable in the back, right? But the car looks pretty sick. So, big fan of this car right now. My thoughts overall, the car is freaking quiet. I hear nothing. It's insane. Like, suspension's pretty smooth. I'm a fan of it. I'm in the Model 3 Performance 2024. Steering wheel feels nice. I kind of moved it to the dynamics to the light steering, but it still feels kind of heavy, which is interesting. But overall, pretty good. I know there's supposed to be like a suspension to make it smoother, but I guess you can do ride handling at standard, so I'm gonna do standard. Hopefully it makes it a little smoother suspension. But yeah, it does adjust ride handling comfort, which is nice, so I'm excited. I want it to feel just like a race car, not like a race car, but just like a normal car, and I just want to see how fast we can go with it. So let's do it, guys. Overall acceleration is pretty quick. Whoa, it's so nimble. Oh my God, it's like way too fast. Holy snap, that is so fast. Yeah, this car is crazy. If this is gonna be your fun track car, then enjoy the car, drive it, like have a good time with it. Amazing driving experience so far. I have the ventilated seats on right now and I can really feel it on my body. It's so interesting because these seats hug you, so you definitely feel it all throughout the body and it feels really nice. I'm a fan of it. So we're driving right now. Up here on the right side, we have Oakland. So we're gonna go kind of exit to Oakland right now with full self-driving. I don't believe we have full self-driving on actually, it's just our enhanced autopilot. Or, sorry, I was through beta. So we're switching to Oakland and we're gonna go exit right here. Overall, when the roads are smooth, suspension's great. When the roads aren't so smooth, suspension isn't the best. So we're exiting right here. I'm gonna signal. Ooh, this guy's going pretty quick. I'm gonna let the guys. You can see Tesla's pretty cool. You have a red kind of light showing that there's another car. So we're gonna switch lanes over here. Autopilot is pretty smooth so far. I'm enjoying the drive. Okay, on the bumpy road, it feels similar to the S, right? Most cars are gonna feel this way, and you're gonna hear the noise in the bumps because there is no engine in the car. Cabin noise is extremely quiet, but you can hear the bumps on the road. It's normal, and you hear the wind, right? A lot of people are so curious, why is it so windy in my car? Well, there's no engine, it's an electric car. It's gonna be really quiet. I'm signal left right now, and it is so far so good. It is nice being in this car.